It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. Areas in the southern U.S. should be mostly dry today and tomorrow as high pressure dominates the weather pattern and the cold front continues to slide southeastward. Florida may see the chance for rain linger today into tomorrow as the front is forecast to stall over that region and keep low-level moisture present. The Pacific Northwest will see the frontal boundary sweep through the area, and the cooler, stable air mass should prohibit any deep moisture plumes, but showers are likely off the Pacific. It's going to be rather cool with highs in the 40s and 50s. Closer to home, near-record warm temperatures expected today with breezy winds and elevated fire danger. The National Weather Service has issued a critical fire danger for today for the Sacramento and Capitan Mountains. Red flag warnings will remain in effect from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. for strong winds, low relative humidity, and that's in the Lincoln National Forest. A red flag warning means that critical fire weather conditions are either occurring now or will shortly. A combination of strong winds, low relative humidity, and warm temperatures can contribute to extreme fire behavior. Above normal temperatures and dry conditions will continue into early January. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. A 46-year-old homeless man has been charged with aggravated battery after he attacked another man with a baseball bat this past Tuesday, Christmas Eve, in Alamogordo. Esteban B. Ojeda Jr., 46, was arrested and charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and incarcerated at the OCDC. He awaits his court appearance. On Christmas Eve, officers were dispatched to conduct a welfare check on a male at the AutoZone parking lot. When officers arrived on scene, they found Dean Adderley, who had a large wound on his forehead just above his left eye, and it looked consistent with a gunshot wound. He was also very disoriented. Adderley was transferred to a hospital in El Paso. Officers located two other males, Esteban B. Ojeda Jr. and David Malali. Ojeda denied any involvement or knowledge of the incident to the officers, but was found to be wearing a dirty white tank top, which looked like he had just been in an altercation with blood all over his body. Malali agreed to speak to the police and advised that all three men were homeless and drinking alcohol at their campsite in the desert area west of AutoZone. O'Hidley told Ojeda that his campsite was gross and a terrible way to live. O'Hidley walked away, and later Malali said he heard what sounded like a scuffle between the other men. Malali said he did not hear a gunshot, nor had he seen Ojeda with a gun, but told police that Ojeda did carry around a baseball bat and had threatened to use it against some people in the past. The 12th Judicial District Court search warrant was used by police to search the campsite where Ojeda and Malali were detained. Officers found the campsite and saw dirt in the front of the tent, disturbed as if there had been a struggle there. Police also found Adderley's cell phone along with a large amount of blood on a separate tent. Police located the baseball bat and found blood on some vegetation next to the bat. The bat was examined under alternative light sources and revealed material that was consistent with bodily fluids. Officers spoke to a physician who was taking care of Adderley in the hospital and confirmed that there was no evidence of the victim being shot. The physician also said there was no damage to the skull that would indicate a gunshot. However, the physician did not give an official cause or mechanism of injury. Ojeda was additionally served with a 12 Judicial District Court bench warrant for failure to comply with conditions of release. The 46th Annual Otero County Legislative Prayer Breakfast is taking place on January 3rd. Doors open at 6 and close at 8 at the Alamo Senior Center. $15 donation per person. The Alamogordo Chess Club weekly meetings are held at Plateau Espresso every Monday from 4 to 7. It's casual chess. Pair up with whomever's available. No membership requirements or fees. Simply show up with a board, set it up and play. All are welcome. Well, today is Monday. That means we get a update from Animal Village NM.
Hi, this is Sunny Harris with a question. Are you ready for some good news about the new year? Animal Village NM is thrilled to announce that thanks to the incredible generosity of our donors, as of January 1st, we are able to reduce our copays for local spay and neuter surgeries from $65 to just $35 per surgery. This means that even more low-income families can access these local, life-changing services for their beloved pets. We encourage you to visit animalvillagenm.org for complete details, including registration times and locations. As we welcome 2025, we'd also like to wish all of our wonderful supporters a happy new year and extend heartfelt thanks to KALH Radio for your ongoing partnership. This support allows us to connect with our community and continue making a difference for local pets and families in need. When have you ever seen those big national organizations with the sad commercials actually helping in your community? Animal Village NM does, and we're not the new kids on the block. We've been doing this since 2007 in New Mexico. This exciting reduction in copays is only possible because of the incredible generosity of our donors. But the need continues to grow, and we're counting on your help to sustain these vital services. Our Give Before the Ball Drops fundraiser aims to raise $10,000 to expand our program, which includes spay and neuter surgeries, reducing unwanted litters, and preventing shelter overcrowding, a pet food bank that helps keep local pets in their homes, even when times are tough, disaster relief efforts that ensure that local pets and their families are cared for during emergencies. Here's how you can make a difference today. Donate online. Visit our secure website at animalvillagenm.org. By phone, 575-415-8310 to pledge your support or ask questions. By mail, send your tax-deductible contribution to 303 Spring Road, Ruidoso, New Mexico, 88345. Together, we can make 2025 a year of hope and compassion for local pets and their families. Whether it's through a one-time gift, monthly pledge, or simply spreading the word about our mission and donating shoes, your efforts save lives and keep families together. Thank you, donors and responsible pet owners and KALH, for loving God's cats and dogs sent here to show us what unconditional love looks like, and for making this new year so full of promise. From all of us at Animal Village NM, we wish you and your loved ones a happy new year. See? We did give you good news for the new year. AnimalVillageNM.org. Donate today and make your community better. AnimalVillageNM.org. AnimalVillageNM.org.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Local news from local perspectives, from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Local sports, local events, and local happenings and more. Nonprofit owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
An investigation is underway after a man died under unclear circumstances Saturday in Santa Fe County. A spokesman for the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office says Carlos Maestas, 43, left his home near La Puebla around 8:30 a.m. to go for a walk. A short time later, deputies were called out and found Maestas lying in the road. First responders transported Maestas to the hospital in Santa Fe, but he did not survive the incident. The Jewish community in Santa Fe spent Thursday picking up the pieces of their broken menorah. It was a nice sculpture to celebrate Hanukkah that was placed on display on the historic plaza.
All the pieces were there, they were chunks, so it didn't melt down. It looks like it was pushed over.
Rabbi Beryl Levertov, the head rabbi at the Santa Fe Jewish Center Shabbat, and he told KRQE that he hoped it wasn't out of malicious intent, but an accident.
It's concerning. I don't know who did it. I don't know why they would do it. I'm hoping it wasn't that intentional. I'm hoping someone tried to touch it maybe and knock it over.
The center filed a police report and wanted to see if there's any surveillance video showing what happened. The rabbi says he wants the person to step forward and help them rebuild a new piece. The Santa Fe Police Department says they are currently investigating the incident as criminal damage and have no suspects so far. They also noted that apart from the broken menorah, there is no evidence of anti-Semitism. This incident is far from alone this year. It's happened a lot, actually, and it's sickening. Kalamazoo, Michigan, well, there is a nativity there destroyed. Concord, New Hampshire, there is a statue from the Satanic Temple destroyed. When did it become okay to destroy statues that don't represent your feelings? Now, do I personally care for a demonic statue standing at Christmas? No. But would I destroy it? No. Has any Satanist ever blocked my access to attend church? What about yours? Destroying a nativity? I'm disgusted. That's destruction of private property, preventing freedom of religion, preventing expression. If you don't like the nativity, look at something else. Back now to the menorah. The rabbi is kind, but come on, let's be honest. We would all be shocked if we saw anything but malicious intent damaging the ice sculpture. I'm not Jewish, but the menorah does not offend me. It's just there. And if I don't like it, I'll find something else to look at. When will people learn that they do not have the right to not be offended? Families visiting Memorial Pine Cemetery in Sunland Park were shocked to find that decorations and gifts that were left for their loved ones' gravesites had been removed without notice. Sarasi Gonzalez, whose 2-year-old daughter, Maya, was buried at the cemetery 6 years ago. She expressed her distress to KFOX.
My daughter, she was 2 years old. She fought cancer, and she fought it with a smile.
Gonzalez had some of her daughter's toys that she would play with there at the gravesite. It's all gone now. Some of these were actually glued to the tombstone. But Gonzalez isn't alone in this frustration, shock, and pain.
It feels like they're ripping a piece of them a little bit from us, dehumanizing them.
I think it's a huge disturbance, and grieving is already hard enough.
The cemetery recently changed ownership, and they removed hundreds of decorations, citing rules that only flowers in designated vases were allowed. Signs were posted which state families will not be notified of removed items. Families are now left to either remove their gifts or face the loss of sentimental items. Attempts to contact the cemetery and their new owner, Service Corporation International out of Houston, have been unsuccessful, leaving families without any answers. Since 2020, the city of Las Cruces has calculated the minimum wage and tipped wage based on the city ordinance and compared it to the minimum wage and tipped wage set by the state of New Mexico. From there, the city adopts the higher amount. This year, the city has decided to increase the minimum wage from $12.36 to $12.65 an hour. The state remains at $12 an hour.
We have families that are working, struggling just to make enough money to pay for their grocery bills. And this is going to elevate those costs.
Marcy Dickerson, the owner of the Game Sports Bar and Grill, told KVIA not only will it increase the price of other goods, but it can drive business out of the city.
I think certainly it increases the competition when it's not applied, universally, such as this. The town of Mesilla, they don't have to pay more for their employees. They don't do that. They're going to be allowed to keep their prices lower. And I do think that that's going to drive business and punish those businesses that are located in the city of Las Cruces.
The tip minimum wage also increases from $4.95 to $5.06. Dickerson says it's better for one set of people, but the majority of people will be negatively impacted. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 2 games for New Mexico girls basketball today, both of those up north. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, winds gusting as high as 14 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight, sunny tomorrow, winds gusting as high as 11. Your high today in the basin, 66, low tonight of 35, high tomorrow, 62 degrees. The National Weather Service has issued a critical fire weather danger alert for today for the Sacramento and Capitan Mountains. The red flag warning will remain in effect from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. due to strong winds and low relative humidity for the Lincoln National Forest. A red flag warning means that critical fire weather conditions are either occurring now or will shortly. A combination of strong winds, low relative humidity, and warm temperatures can contribute to extreme fire behavior. Your forecast for Cloudcroft today, sunny skies, winds gusting as high as 32 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight, winds gusting as high as 20. Sunny tomorrow, winds gusting as high as 21. Your high today for Cloudcroft, 47. Low tonight of 27. Wind chill is going to make it feel like it's 25. High tomorrow, 46. Wind chill is going to make it feel like it's 23 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Monday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.